I'm literally stunned by this. This is amazing. I need to know everything about this look.
It's just a piano.
When Florida rappers Doechii and JT performed at the 30th anniversary runway show for fashion house D Squared in Milan, it marked a vengeance moment for the two women. Black femmes, constantly ridiculed within the culture, hip-hop culture that is, for their rhymes, looks, and alternative branding. Now the finale centerpiece for the fashion world's acclaimed brand. For the rest of the year, their fashion moments continue with notable moments from other rappers too, but only one griot today would be crowned as 2025's Best Dressed Rapper. I'm Sayou Cooper, and this is The Griots, reporting on hip-hop culture through a mix of soapbox editorials, weird commercial breaks, and some very serious guests.
Les griots, un griot est la bouche, l'oreille, les yeux du peuple mandingue. Ce que le peuple a besoin de dire, c'est le griot qui dit ça.
Like visuals are a huge part of like me connecting with an artist.
Honestly, I feel like this year I've really been focusing on styling myself. I feel like I completely revamped my wardrobe.
My name is Tiff Segeko. I'm a student. I go to school in Queens.
I feel like fashion has a lot of history, which is why I like it.
Kim. She's my idol.
Yeah, my name is Kyla. I'm Kyla Lee on socials. I work in arts. I do fashion, styling, and I just contribute my creative expression to whatever platform I deem necessary.
It's Kyla's second time chatting with me for this award special, and of course, she brought along some contentious takes this year too.
I read those comments. I was like, oh my God, like, completely went over my head, but I do receive that, and I feel like he is a good contender for like a best dressed rapper. Like he has a lot of swag. He has a really cool style, and it feels very personal to him. Like it feels like this is really how he dressed, and not someone dressed him up like this. So
I really only got into like fashions and like the visuals of it all. I feel like throughout high school and then now coming into early adulthood, I feel like also just being a person of trans experience really colors that, because for me, like when I think about visuals or what I'm gonna wear and things like that, it's not just about I want to look good. It's about how do I express like my fantasy and my vision for myself and the life that I want for myself to the best of my ability visually.
Okay, so my name is Maya. Maya, yeah. I'm not in school right now. I was in school for a little bit, but I plan to go back soon.
Yo, I'm ASAP Rocky, of course. Welcome to my L cover shoot.
I don't feel like it has changed. I feel like he has been in a standstill, and I think this is correlated with his album not dropping. Like he's been in an era for a very long time, so it feels very stale to me. The Don't Be Dumb era, it's like I don't even know what this is anymore. When we see him, he's usually wearing black, a suit. He has, the pearl clips in his head.
When you look at a lot of the artists now, or just anybody now, you look at what they're wearing, it always goes back to, something that happened before.
I don't know. It's it's still not doing it for me. I respect him as an artist, and I think he is still one of the best dressed rappers, but it's not anything new.
BBLs actually like get a lot of hate. Only people that be hating on BBLs, like especially in like I guess in the boy community, is the ones that don't got no BBL girls.
People think you got a procedure done.
Really?
A
procedure?
Yeah, an ab one.
Really?
Yeah. Did you do that?
No.
I think it's interesting because I feel like a lot of times when like femme rappers, but also just like femme people in general get their bodies done, sometimes it's to like overperform a view of femininity. So in a lot of ways, I view that same like principle as to when like male rappers or like male artists get their body done, things like that. I think it's interesting to see, but I feel like it makes sense because like if we move more towards femininity, surely we're going to see more masculine presenting people move towards a hyper-masculinity that's made in the image of that hyper-femininity.
I wouldn't put it past any artists to be on TikTok because there's so many like informational creators and TikToks that give you the rundown on fashion and all the pieces and what you should be looking for and what platforms to shop on. So it wouldn't go past me if they were doing that on their own because they saw a TikTok.
People are quick to, downplay social media, and there are definitely negative effects. And I'm trying to actually get off of social media, but one reason why I can is because like it's very easy to find like a small designer who's making something cool, and they don't have like 1,000, 10,000 followers, but like you just see them on your For You page or your Explore page, and it's just like, oh shit, like that's cool.
As far as their style is, I think it goes hand in hand. Like I imagine they're giving feedback. Like, I saw this, I think this is cool. What do you think about it? What's your reference point for this thing, And they kind of bounce back and forth. But they're definitely on Twitter and all the archive pages looking at pieces, and just like we all are.
Like, I can listen to their like album back to back however many times I want to, but I feel like the visuals add an extra layer so that I can like understand the art in the way that they intended.
Yo, what is up YouTube? It's Phantom Kicks here, back with another video. And in today's video, we do have some Lil Yachty forces to review for you guys.
I'm so interested in people's merch. You completely remind me of a rapper, Amine. He had amazing merch.
Coming in at number 5 on our list for 2025's Best Dressed Rapper, it's the Portland native and griot Amine. With the release of his third studio album, 13 Months of Sunshine, the rapper followed his usual uniform, stylish comfort. Think baggy bottoms, funky headwear, graphic tees and hoodies, a lot of times his own merch or collaborations with brands such as New Balance. Whenever I check up on him exclusively through his Instagram feed, it always feels like he's somewhere warm and sunny just due to his color palette, which consists of a lot of reds, yellows, and greens.
Every single item was perfect. The graphics, the color palette.
And he had that shoe collab. I forget, was that with New Balance, I think. Yeah, he had those New Balances and they were like yellow and brown. I really wanted a pair and did not get it. Like, I just keep missing out on everything. But yeah, I like his swag. I feel like he's very laid back, but like I like his color choices. Like, when I think of him, I just think of like vibrant colors. Like, even back to like the Caroline video, I think of like bright reds and yellows.
It started with the clothes. So it started with the clothes first. It was like certain shit that I felt like was stuff that I loved just became like shit that I was like, I don't know if I fuck with this anymore.
And at number 4, it's the alt baddie pioneer, Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty, even though I haven't necessarily like always kept up with her throughout the years, always has like a special place in my heart because like Rico Nasty was the first rapper I ever got into, and in many ways is one of like the first fashion figures that I really like clinged onto.
I saw her on tour. Great show, great performance. I saw that she went too, and I'm glad you had a great time. I've been like tracking her outfits for the tour, and I really like how concise it is. I saw that too, her stylist. It's a lot of shorts, which is great, and then like a cute little small top, maybe like a corset or crop top or a tank.
I feel like she's been fashion girl.
I like that style choice because it's functional. She's on stage. Her songs are very high energy. So I feel like she has to be able to move. She can't be too hot. So I think it's great for functionality. It looks cool. She has a beautiful body. So it kind of just accentuates all her features.
So I feel like in the past, Rico Nasty has taken a very maximalist approach to her style. Especially I feel like during like the Nightmare Vacation era, which is when I really got into her. So I'd say it's like 2020. And you can think about like music videos like Own It, where she has a lot of very like eccentric outfits. She has like bejeweled mouth extenders.
Another person who would be considered like alt baddie is Rico Nasty. Do you think like she and JT have any like parallels when it comes to their style, or do you think they're like different versions of alt baddies?
I would say it's different versions just off the strength that their person, I mean, I don't know them personally, but I feel like their personalities, just from what I've seen, are different. I'm sure they could get along, be great friends.
But like in the past, she's been very maximalist, which like I've always appreciated. But I feel like with Lethal now and like this new era, she's taken on a very like minimalist approach, which is like very interesting to me.
JT's very like cocky, but like great cocky. And Rico, she's like more, her presence is commanding. It's like abrasive, but not scary. She's just very firm in who she is. But there's definitely parallels between them. I would say Rico kind of pioneered that whole look. No one was looking like that in the rap space before Rico.
But I really like her. I like her album this year, Lethal.
It's the Lethal album cover for me because I feel like that image that she chose, although it's like very impactful with like the needles in her face, I don't think it necessarily captured the era as best as it could. I feel like the visual branding of Lethal was stronger through like her Instagram posts. It was stronger through her music videos and her like outfits and appearances. But like in terms of the album cover, it didn't really hit for me.
You hear that, boy? That's what Christmas is all about.
Actually, Granddad, Christmas is a pagan holiday, and Jesus probably hates you for celebrating it.
I have to say, like, I don't really pay attention to like cis male rappers. I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
While this episode seeks to highlight the best in hip-hop fashion this year, it's only right we cover some of the worst and mid-contenders also.
Actually, I'll say it just because I saw it today and I was like, why is this on my feed? Like, I don't even follow the page. It's just when Instagram kind of recommends something while you're swiping. It was NLE Choppa, and I just didn't like it, like, off rip. He's in this era, I don't even know what to call it, but his outfits always, not even his outfits, just everything just feels very gimmicky, and I don't like it. It doesn't feel authentic.
Great designer, but it's Rick everything. It's Rick here, it's Rick there, it's Rick up, it's Rick down.
I mean, for me, like definitely A$AP Rocky. I always love the very like, I feel like with his very whimsical approach to fashion. More so like his whimsical approach to jewelry and like grills and things like that. Always like, I like his jewelry the best.
I think it's cool that he has a collab with Puma. I feel like it's not matching the potential of his brand. I think Puma works very well for Rihanna, as we've seen from like 2016 up till now. Puma has been very successful with the Rihanna collab, but A$AP Rocky, I look at the pieces every time a new collection comes out. I just don't feel like it matches the quality I'm expecting. I think the one thing I've liked from his collab is like a belt. I would say one of his better fashion collabs is with Ray-Ban, the sunglasses. I think that is perfect, sleek look. He's always wearing sunglasses. I feel like it really aligns with his brand. I feel like the Puma stuff is like, it's not something I feel like A$AP Rocky would wear.
I don't know how people feel about the cheetah print trend. I feel like I haven't participated in it much, but I like it. I like seeing the girls in the cheetah print. I feel like it's very auntie coded, and I kind of love that. Like, I love some things that like look eclectic.
I would say for female rappers, a lot of female rappers are wearing bodysuits, like a lot of bodysuits, lace, tights.
No shade, I haven't been keeping up with Doja Cat. I can't lie, I low-key did have to drop Doja Cat after all that came out, no shade. And I also don't really, I just never gravitate towards the 80s aesthetically most of the time anyway. I don't really like when people try to bring it back.
I'm not even a fan of the 80s. Like, I feel like it is tacky. So I've seen the big poofy hair look she's been doing, and the makeup. I feel like the makeup is like harsh just from the 80s, and the hair. It's not my favorite. If we were talking about the 70s, would have loved it. But I'm not even a fan of Doja Cat. So the fact that she's doing an 80s inspired rollout is not my favorite.
Well, you look amazing. Can you take us inside the look and who you're wearing tonight and the ideas?
Yeah, I'm wearing the spring 2003 spring collection of Ralph Lauren.
Ice Spice. I can't remember what the carpet was. I don't want to lie and say it was the VMAs or something like that. It might have been. But Ice Spice, I feel like this was really a turning point for her. She wore this Ralph Lauren number from 2003, I believe. It's like a corset and like a blue plaid maxi skirt. It was really nice. Like I loved it instantly. It was perfect. Her hair color went with it. The palette was beautiful.
See, I don't know, but I feel like it's just because her brand was so heavily tied to like the 2000s craze. It's like I don't really know where it can go now.
I feel like in the previous years, I can't remember exactly what it was like 2024. But I feel like my recollection of Ice Spice's style is just very roundaway girl, just very like casual New York. Like she's gonna have on some denim shorts and like a cute little crop top, like no logos, super basic clothes. But you know, she has the physique for it, so everything looks great on her.
Like what made the visual brand Ice Spice was just the fact that it was related to Ice Spice. I feel like yes, like you could say like her hair and things like that were like visual identifiers, but that was like just very much like it was just her. You know what I'm saying?
For a while, it was kind of quiet for Ice Spice, and then she wore that outfit, and then everyone was talking about her that night. And then she kind of kept running with the fashion stuff. Now we're seeing music videos of her at Fashion Week and all these outfit photos.
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance hasn't been the only thing talked about that night. Everyone was focused on his clothing. Now, Carlos, you've got the exclusive scoop on this. Why are his jeans going viral?
I'm going to stand on this. I'm putting Lotto on my list again.
Since our final count for 2025's Best Dressed Rappers can only be 5 griots, there are a lot of honorees who still deserve a mention.
Yeah, no shade. Like I don't follow to her too much. I do very much appreciate her glam. I like what she's done with her glam.
I say this because she really be having it on. Like, she really be dressing. I don't know. And I know it's a stylist. Whoever her stylist, good. Like, I feel like she has complete looks on from the shoes to the top. Like, it's cute. It's perfect branding. Like, it's just everything. I like it.
But I did want to do like a quick honorable mention to Portisa Star and Baby Sosa.
Yes, I'm so glad you mentioned Baby Sosa. That's also one of my honorable mentions for my top 5. I was just looking at her page not too long ago because I'm like, she's cool.
To me, they're two like the biggest femme rappers to me because I feel like visually they just resonate. I don't know, they just resonate very deeply with me as like a trans person, as someone, no shade, that's like Gen Z. I feel like they're within my age group and they're pulling from the same references that like I pull from myself.
You never really know like what she's on. She's kind of mysterious, kind of ethereal.
When I was talking about earlier with like intentionality behind styling and behind fashion, I feel like Baby Sosa is one of the ones that I really look towards. Mostly because again, like her outfit and her overall aesthetic and things like that is very minimalistic. It's very edited down, but it's that intentionality in the few pieces that she wears that really like makes it something different.
Kind of gives actually it gives very Tumblr. It gives very Tumblr aesthetic.
I just want to say like no, I feel like she's just very wavy. Like I feel like Corteza pulls definitely from, I feel like, and again, if I'm like incorrect in any of my like references, you can correct me. But I feel like for me, whenever I see Corteza, it always gives a very like what's like the swag era of it all. I feel like what really draws me to her is her, I feel like overall feminine expression, and I love how it's very much for herself and also for other queer people.
I chose Clips.
I'm gonna say BK Darula.
Older rappers can get very unkish or like get very try hard very, very fast. Like
I really like her swag. She is super cool. I don't feel like she posts fit pics a lot, but when you catch her posting a photo and you just look at what she's wearing, it's like, this is really cool. She wears a lot of all black. It's mass but femme. I enjoy it.
Those all white Louis Vuitton fits. It's but it's elevated.
I feel like Cardi's visual identity has always been very eclectic, but also always very well done.
Yes, I want to say Cardi B is an honorable mention for like top 5. Like I don't feel like people really give her credit. And I was thinking about it. I just didn't want to put her on my list because I feel like I don't really look for Cardi like that. But when I see her fits, like when she does like a magazine cover or a photo shoot, it's like this is really well orchestrated. Like
I don't have much to say on it. I didn't really like the album cover, but I do always enjoy seeing her looks at like Paris Fashion Week, at the couture shows and things like that. I like how she always really goes for it with fashion. Like she kind of doesn't hold back. She just goes very like grand with it.
I like Tyler. I was actually considering him for my list.
I wanted to dial down because I feel like there is always going to be like a tier list of best dressed rappers where it's like, you know, ASAP Rocky, he's going to remain a best dressed rapper. Like he would have to pull consecutive terrible fits to get knocked off that level. Same with Lil Yachty. Like I feel like he's kind of proven like, yeah, I could dress, I got pieces, I got swag. I feel like he is one of like the best dressed rappers, but it just would not be conducive to keep talking about it. Like it's cool, just like Tyler, amazing. He's not on my list this year, but we just know. It's like if you know, you know.
Playboy Cardi, honestly, I really do live.
At number 3, it's the OPM King, Playboy Cardi.
The jerseys, the do-rags, the hats with the little horns. I've been seeing his looks, the baggy pants. It's very like early 2000s swag.
I very much do live. I feel like I like the opium aesthetic, although I feel like it's getting a little played out.
But like I said, opium on top right now. Everybody is trying to be opium. Stop.
I really enjoyed when Playboy Cardi had the fully iced out lollipop. I thought that was really whimsical, and I thought that was fun. I like how he made fashion into like a prop rather than just like something that you have to wear. It's that thing where I like when fashion becomes like unconventional and kind of just becomes fashion for fashion's sake.
I like it. I kind of don't want to like it, but I do. Like it's cool. I'm not part of the whole Cardi stan world, but I do appreciate the swag. It looks cool. It's something I would wear.
Yeah, I feel like when I think of JT, I always think of like the color schemes and the undertones.
You guessed it, it's JT at number 2.
JT. Yeah, had to put JT on there. Love her. Mainly because I feel like she's even pushing the pedal more on her look. Like I feel like last year was kind of experimental because she was in her City Cinderella era and she was kind of playing it by ear. She was seeing like what sticks, what works, what do the girls like, what don't they like, and now she's here. So now she's just fully confident. Like people see the vision that she was kind of formulating for a while, and now it's like we get it. I always got it, but now they get it. So now she's really going full throttle with her weirdo all black girl trap princess look.
So for me, I feel like when JT started like her solo rap career with music videos like Sideways, like No Bars, I don't know, I feel like her visual is always mixed between like a cool tone and like a warm tone.
I really like JT's like venturing into her own like style discovery. I've been really enjoying it. I like a lot of her looks. I feel like some are misses.
And I feel like this year with JT, we've seen her go from like a warm tone to a very icy cold tone. Like you could see that in like her icy blonde hair in the Ran Out music video. You could even see that like in her outfits or even in the Girls Gone Wild visuals. Like it's bold colors, but they're not bright colors. They're like slightly muted.
And people be on her dick about it. Like, let her try, let her experiment, you know.
But again, like the main focus, I feel like, of her visual branding this year was the sharpening of her image. It became a lot more grungy.
And finally, 2025's best dressed rapper is the Swamp Princess, Doechii.
My number 1 is Doechii. I feel like she was on my list last year. Don't remember what rank she was, but she's number 1 this year, 2025, because she just executed like flawlessly. Like every look has built this world of hers, and I have zero complaints. Like, it's always experimental, but it's rooted in something familiar, which is like classic hip hop, but then also meets futuristic, especially with the makeup. It's alien-like, but then her outfits are like new off the runway, but it still has that feel.
I think it's really interesting to see Doechii become like the artist that she was always meant to become. Because it's like, I remember hearing about Doechii even back when like Spooky Coochie first came out.
My number one of 2025 is Doechii. I really have to give it to her because I feel like she's been intentional about making fashion a part of her, like integrating into her artistry, and also like I can tell, yes, she wants to be like one of the best rappers ever, but she wants to be a fashion girl as well. Like,
she was more experimental with her looks, but I feel like she still wasn't able to fully express herself to the best. Like she was able to like fully like articulate like herself as she wanted. So I feel like this year being able to see Doechii really come into her own as an artist, also have such a strong visual brand, was like really interesting and very like, I don't know, inspiring to see. It was really nice to see.
she's also building good brand relationships. Tom Brown, Vivienne Westwood, D Squared, even her performance at, I think, the D Squared fashion show. Like, she's definitely trying to make a stand in the fashion world, and I respect it. Like, I really, really like that. And even just her casual style. I remember she was doing these what's in my bag videos on TikTok, and like her little pieces. Oh my God, you know why she's so real? Because she loves a Fendi bag. If I had the money to collect Fendi bags, I would. And she, in her, what verse is that? I think it's the song with The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi. She's like Fendi Baguette and it's Peacock. And I'm like, yo, if I was rich, I would have several Fendi bags.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I love this. The very tight body pinstripe dress with the finger waves. That was a really good look. I was very happy when I saw that. It felt like a perfect example. It felt like the perfect example of a powerful Black woman. I felt very seen, and by this look, I don't know, it felt very forward thinking.
Reporting from the east coast of the American Empire, I'm Sayou Cooper, and this is The Griots. I wrote and produced this episode. Our theme song for this season is Jaws by Suzuki-san. Our Instagram and other cool stuff can be found on our website. Links are always in the description. Thank you to the ancestors. Until next time.